Hey ladies, it's Ariane and I am back with my week 16 pregnancy vlog. And I really this week did fly by really quickly because I had put every week in my phone like as to what week I am on the day that I turn over. And when this week turned over to week 15, I did it 2 weeks in a row. So I went from week 15 to week 15. And so on my second week 15, I was like, feels like I was just here. This is going really slow, but I was kind of like okay with it. And finally, I finally like had to look back and realize, no, this is actually week 16. So all of a sudden, like week 16 just like all of a sudden was here. Anyway, but I just turned 16 weeks, so this is going to be my 15 week update. Week 15 for symptoms. I'm still really struggling with my energy. I don't feel my energy has come back. I don't feel like I can just conquer the world. I still am really tired. I'm still really weak, and everything I do still takes a lot of energy. Overall, it's been a really good week. My mood swings have still been really bad. And it's not even swings. It's not even mood swings, like I'm going from like happy, happy, happy to like sad, sad. It's more just I have been just really sad and irritable. Sad and irritable. So I finally did talk to my doctor about it, and she, not my midwife, but like my actual family doctor, and I love her to death. She's awesome. And she put me on Prozac. So I am currently on Prozac. I've been on it for about 4 days now. And I've really debated doing something like Prozac, but I've debated it for a while. But I finally just decided I would try it. I've been on it before. It does have sexual side effects that are not so desirable. But I figure I'm going to go ahead and just try this out and see if it makes a difference. The last 4 days I have noticed that I've been happier, and I felt a little bit more like myself. And so hopefully things will continue to improve. I don't struggle with a lot of acid reflux during pregnancy, which I'm always really grateful for. But the other day my sister made soup. We had a family get together. My sister made soup that had a lot of pepper in it. It was really good. It was really peppery, but it was good. And I could not. I ate it, and after, I don't know, very shortly after I ate it, it was just like burning my whole throat, and it was just massive acid reflux, and I actually went and threw up because it was bugging me so bad. It was just burning. It actually made me throw up. It made me sick, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to throw up because it was burning. So that was my first experience with acid reflux, and I'm just going to be more careful that I really don't eat spicy things, but that was just interesting because I haven't had that. I still have acne, and it's especially like on my forehead. I have just a lot of bumps on my forehead, and I tried like the acne ointment, and it seemed to make it worse. And so a couple days ago I stopped, and I've just been using normal, face lotion. I don't know, it's there. I weight gain. So I had, the other day, I went out and took some family pictures of my family, and took some family pictures, and when I was going through my laptop editing them, just looking at myself in these family pictures was so disheartening and depressing, because I could just tell I looked so pregnant. I just looked so chubby. Like I looked like I did when I was 9 months pregnant, in my face and my arms and my legs. And I don't know, it just made me realize, like, just, when you see a picture of yourself is so different than like looking at yourself in the mirror. And like I knew I was gaining weight, and I knew like I haven't really been feeling good about myself, but just seeing pictures, like family pictures of me, it was really depressing. And so I've just been really, the last couple days, just struggling with feeling so big. And I went and did some research, because I have some journals that I kept when I was pregnant with my last child. And I think right now I think this pregnancy I started off smaller, and so I have actually gained more weight during this pregnancy than my last pregnancy. But my last pregnancy I started out heavier, and then I didn't gain as much. And so right now I think I am about where I was with my last pregnancy, if that makes sense. I think I'm about the same. But it still feels like I still feel bigger because I've just gained at a different, like at a faster rate. So, but the last, so even though I'm really depressed about that, still I've only gained, I think in the last week, I don't think I've gained anything in the last week. I have not been putting on a pound a week. Like, I think they say you can, I don't want to say should, because I don't think you should have to gain a pound a week, but you know, recently I haven't really been putting on as much weight, but it was so quick in the beginning that right now I just feel so puffy and gross. My whole face is pregnant looking, my arms are pregnant looking, everything about me is just so pregnant looking, and I'm just 15 weeks pregnant isn't that far along, so I'm hoping that kind of I can slow down at this point. So that's really still been bugging me. I wanted to say something really quick. I don't want to run out of too much time, but I just want to say something really quick about baby buys, because I haven't done a baby buy video and I haven't talked to you yet about any baby buys that I've done. I have not bought anything for this baby. Nothing. And I'm usually really good at that. I'm not the kind of person who's like, I find out I'm pregnant and I go out and buy a ton of things for the baby. I'm not like that. I'm also really frugal with my money, which is probably the biggest reason why. But I wanted to share with you my views on something which makes a difference in my baby buys. A lot of people do their baby buys, you know, from the moment they find out they're pregnant, and they just go out and they buy a bunch of gender neutral things. I don't believe in gender neutral. Like, I don't believe that there is anything out there that is really gender neutral. And the reason that I say that is because since I have 2 girls, anytime I were to dress my girls in greens, yellows, or even feminine blues, and you mothers out there of daughters can probably relate to this, people assume that if your baby is wearing yellow or blue or even like a really pretty green color, people will just assume that it's a boy. And so when they see a child dressed in anything gender neutral, it's not really gender neutral. It's actually, they're more masculine colors. Green is a more masculine color. Yellow isn't necessarily a more masculine color, but if it doesn't have lace or flowers on it, people will just assume that it's a boy. And so for me, as just a mother of a daughter, I don't want everybody thinking that my kid is a boy. It's, to me, like, if you have gender neutral clothing, people don't just look at your kid and go, oh, is it a boy or a girl? They don't ask. They just are going to make an assumption. They're just going to assume it's one or the other, and generally they're going to assume it's a boy. And so I don't want people thinking that my daughters are boys. I would rather just wait until I know for sure if it's a boy or a girl, and then buy things that I know are either for boys or for girls. Because with my girls, you know, the couple items that like people had given me that were gender neutral, when I put my daughters in it, everybody would think I had a boy. And it gets really old after a while to where I wouldn't want to dress my daughters in that, and they would just sit in the drawer. So those are my views on gender neutral. They tend to be more masculine looking, and I just would rather not waste money on things that I might end up not using. So since I don't know yet if this is a boy or a girl, and actually we do have a lot of girl things already, I haven't bought anything. But I'm so excited. I find out in 2 weeks if it's a boy or a girl, and I am so excited. I cannot wait. I'm just so ready to know and to see the baby. We haven't had an ultrasound yet. We haven't had anything exciting like this yet. So, yay, I'm ready. Let me think. Is there anything else that I need to say? I think that's it. I'll go ahead and do a belly shot. Oh, Kitty is doing really good, by the way. Best kitten in the whole world. We got so lucky. Let me see. I'm just gonna put this here. That's actually more of a boob shot. Here we go. Maybe that is good. Okay, there we go. So here is, I actually did eat a lot of Subway for lunch, but I'm not too bloated yet. This is about normal. technically I am 16 weeks and today's Tuesday. Technically today I'm 16 weeks and 3 days. So, yeah, there's my belly. Belly shot. And I have a 16-week picture that I will show you from my last pregnancy, so you can kind of compare what I looked like 16 weeks with my last daughter. I think it's a 16-week picture. I'll go ahead and throw that in there so you can see. So, okay, thanks ladies, bye.